Angels Care Home Health, serving Hays and the surrounding areas, is a Medicare-certified home health agency providing quality skilled nursing and restorative therapy services to patients in their homes.
I love the nurses that come and see me.
Angels Care is there to help 24 hours a day, and all services are covered 100% by Medicare for patients who are eligible.
Since I've learned about Angel Care, I would recommend them to anybody.
Angels Care Home Health. We serve patients.
Eagle Community Television presents Community Connection with your host, Mike Cooper.
Hello and welcome to Community Connection at Poolside with executive producer, editor, and camera, Jeff Durall. Also with the director of the Hays Recreation Commission, now in his 25th year, celebrating back on May 11th, Roger Bixenman. Roger, thanks for inviting us to the Hays Aquatic Park for the opening of the season.
Thanks for having us here. So,
how many years now for the aquatic park?
This is the 16th or 17th year. I think we opened in 2001. So it's hard to believe that's that long already, but time flies and the park still looks beautiful as ever.
Oh boy, I'll tell you, this is an outstanding venue for the city of Hays, Roger.
Thank you.
Tell me about your funding. Where does the money come from to operate the aquatic park?
Well, the aquatic park, most of our funding comes through program fees, admission fees. We do have taxes levied through the school district. Doesn't affect the school district's budget, but they're the ones that levy the taxes for us. So I'd say half of our budget comes from taxes. The other half is generated through program and fees, gate fees, admission fees, and different areas like that.
What do you use the money for? What goes into the maintenance and continued operation of the aquatic park, Roger?
Sure. Now, we are under agreement with the City of Hays, so we have a unique agreement with here in the complex. Basically, the heavier maintenance stuff, if something's over like $500, the City of Hays will take care of that. So they have a maintenance budget as well. Anything under that, we usually take care of, small stuff. If like a pump or something would go out that requires more, then the city will go out and solicit bids for that. Maintenance, just, all the chemicals are provided by the City of Hays and the Parks Department, but just our staff, we have about 10 maintenance people that come up in the morning, pick the trash up from the day before, clean areas that maybe have some spills on them, take care of the pools, clean out the pools, and make sure the chemicals are balanced.
And that's what the guys are doing now behind
exactly.
us.
Exactly, yeah, that's right.
They're getting it ready.
That's right, making it look beautiful.
And things like the deck chairs, the awning, some of the play equipment, tables, et cetera, that comes from the rec budget?
That comes from the City of Hays budget, most of that. The larger equipment comes from that. And as you can see behind us, we have the three animals, the snake, the alligator, and the frog. And so they were refurbished this last off-season, and a company out of Texas came in and did it on site, refurbished it, and they look like they're brand new right now. So we changed the colors a little bit. Jeff with the Parks Department wanted to change the colors on them a little bit. So as you can see, they look really outstanding and look new.
Did Jeff get his favorite colors then?
I think he must have, yeah.
That was probably behind it, wasn't it?
That's probably it.
Tell me about the changes this year. Tell us what we can expect at the aquatic park, Roger.
Okay, well, I mentioned that the three animals are obviously refurbished, and they took care of any, I think the alligator had a little hole in it, so they took care of that. Otherwise, maintenance-wise, we didn't have to do a whole lot. They have a schedule for the fiberglass slides of refurbishing those and just cleaning those up, and so that's been taken care of. So really, everything's kind of the same as it has been, and with the animals being refurbished, and so we're opening a little earlier. We're opening Thursday, May 25th, and we'll be opening through the second week of August, and then Wilson Pool will also open Thursday, June 1st, a week later. So we are opening a little bit earlier to the public. School's out for USD 49, I know. I think the end of this week they're done for the year. So we're excited. Grant has his new lifeguards, and they'll be doing their trainings here at the pool starting next week.
And that's something that usually is dependent upon the time the aquatic park can open, is when those lifeguards are going to be available, right?
That is correct. I know he passes out availability sheets. We've got a lot of usually hire lifeguards at 16 or older, and we've got a lot of young ones that he'll be training, and then some veterans coming back, which is always good. We hire right around 50 lifeguards per summer. And like I said, Grant gets their availability, and he'll start working on the schedule this week.
Pretty good part-time job
It
for
is a good
some
job.
of the young people. Tell me about the hours this year then, Roger.
Okay, hours are the same as they have been in the past. We're open Monday through Saturday from noon to 7. And then Sundays we cut that back a little bit. We're open from 1 to 6. And then Wilson Pool will be open 7 days a week from 1 to 5 p.m.
And admission fees this year, what kind of structure have you set up for that?
The same as last year. For kids, anyone 3 to 17 is $3. And then for adults, 18 and older is $4. And this month we've been having our special for the early bird discount on the season passes, which gets you unlimited swims at both here and the Wilson Pool. And those have been selling for $35 an individual. We don't offer any family passes, just individual passes. And then starting Thursday, May 25th, those will go up $5 to $40.
So you can get those through the rec office then?
Yep, sure can. You can get them through next week, Wednesday, at the rec office.
Now, tell me about how parents can find out whether the pool will be open because of weather, thunderstorms, or cool temperatures, things like that. How do we connect with the Rec Commission, Roger?
Sure. Well, we have, you can always call the office at 623-2650. You can visit our webpage, we update that. But the biggest way that we found out for alerting people is through our TextCaster program. You can go to our website at haysrec.org and sign up for that. It's really simple and easy, and you can be notified by a text or by a phone call with a message on it. So either way, we can also sign up to our email blast, and we'll email out that information during the day. If it's after hours, the TextCaster is definitely the way to go.
And sometimes even the TextCaster can be utilized in the middle of the day if the pool's open, but thunderstorms are moving in, you can alert people, right?
That's correct, and I'm glad you mentioned that, because last year we either opened or closed early or opened later because 12 times due to weather. So it does happen quite a bit throughout the pool season. I think we were totally closed because of weather 5 days last year, and as I mentioned, 12 days we either opened at 2 o'clock or closed early before 7 o'clock.
Now, are you still using the lightning detector technology?
We do. We utilize it on our phones now with technology and everything, so we use lightning detectors on our phones. So.
Well, let's switch to the Hays Recreation Fitness Center, your brand new facility that we kind of previewed earlier. Tell us about the center and once again the features that are offered, Roger.
Sure will. We opened March 15th was our opening day, and we had our grand opening in April, but it's quadrupled the size that we had before, so we're looking at about right at 13,000 square feet. So when you come in the building, we've got a nice large corridor with lockers. Our bathrooms, we've expanded our bathrooms and locker facilities. Each locker room has 3 showers, more urinals and toilets, and more lockers and more counter space. And then we've separated the cardio and weight area. That was one thing with the old fitness center. Everything was so compacted on top of each other. The equipment was so close. So we were able to separate that by partial wall. And so all the cardio's on one side, which is roughly about 3,000 some square feet. And then the cardio's on the other side with the same size. And then we have a center reception area. So visibility wise and monitoring wise, they can see pretty much all the areas of the building. Then we have 2 studios for group fitness classes, which used to be held in Gym 3. So we're able to utilize Gym 3 more now for other activities. But one's a little larger and one's a little smaller for like our spinning classes, some of our yoga classes. And we have offered more classes. On Tuesday, Thursdays, we offer aerial yoga. I can't do regular yoga on the ground, but I've watched it, and so aerial yoga is quite interesting. We have
Looks like something I wish I could do, right?
Exactly, exactly. It looks kind of fun, but I'm not sure I should test the waters there. But so we have 6 stations of that, and like I said, 3 classes every Tuesday and Thursday. And Gail Wickham teaches that class, our program director. And then we have some spinning classes that we've added on Tuesday, Thursday. And Kristen Koster, our group fitness coordinator, is teaching those, plus several other areas as well we've improved on.
Sounds to me like you've got a full range of capabilities for people who want to do almost anything when it comes to physical fitness, huh?
That is correct. And we've got personal trainers. I think we've got 6 or 7 certified personal trainers. So if you want to get a little more in depth with your fitness, you can talk to them about that. And we've also do fitness evaluations, We set up 8-week programs as well at your request. So.
What about age restrictions? Anything involved there, Roger?
Yep, we lowered it to 14 a couple years ago, so anyone 14 and above is able to use our facility. Now, if you're 14 or 15, we ask that you have an adult with you or someone that's 16 and older. But that seems to go very well, and people really respect it and have been amazed by the amount of people and the facility itself. So.
And the hours you're open?
We're open Monday through Friday from 4:30 in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. And then Saturday we're open 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then Sunday we've increased the hours there. We're open 8 to 6 p.m.
And what about fees? What kind of fee structure is set up for the fitness center?
Sure. So for drop-in, we have $3 for youth, and then for adults, we have it's $5. And then you sign up. Most of them sign up for monthly, or 3 months, or 6 months, or yearly memberships. The longer you sign up for at one time, it's cheaper. But for a single, it's $32 a month. For a family of 4, it's around $59 a month. And then we do seniors and students are $28 a month. And then there are some corporate rates, which I don't know off the top of my head what those are, but we do work with businesses for some corporate rates.
And you can find that out through the recreation office.
Yep,
then.
sure can.
Well, now, what about the old facility then? What happened to it?
Glad you asked. We're just getting ready to start utilizing that. We've remodeled it a little bit, added a wall. We'll have a preschool room in there with a kind of a tree house in there, so Gail can take her little ones up the steps and read to them and do activities there. And so we'll move all of our leisure programs over there, youth, adult, our IDD programs over there as well, and utilize that space for that. So we're really excited. That frees up our conference rooms for outside organizations or the public to utilize those a little more as well.
Tell me about some of the other summer programs for the recreation office, Roger.
Okay. Well, the complex is going great. We've had 2 baseball tournaments. First one had 36 teams in it. This last one had 33. We've got another one coming up here the middle of June that has already like 40 teams. We had an ASA softball girls tournament coming up here June 3rd and 4th that's blowing up right now. We've got 45 teams signed up for it already. We've had several adult tournaments, so everything's going good out there. We'll start our youth baseball and softball season here after Memorial Weekend. I would like to mention and invite everybody out. We have our opening day celebration for baseball, softball, and t-ball teams coming up Wednesday, May 24th. We have a home run contest at 4. At 5 is our MLB pitch hit and run contest. And then we do provide food for the coaches and sponsors. The rest of the public can purchase theirs, a hot dog, chips and a drink. So we're excited about that. We've got some big deadlines. Our high school volleyball and basketball leagues and middle school volleyball and basketball volleyball leagues are really going good, and that deadline is actually today, so it's going to be a busy day in the office.
I got to tell you, that new sports complex is just outstanding, Roger. There have been times we utilize the dog park out there. There have been times when we'd go out there with our little one, and that soccer area was literally full of adults and kids running all over the place. It's just amazing.
Yeah, well, thank you. You know, we had a couple weekends where we had soccer and flag football going on those fields, and we had a tournament going on, baseball tournament, so the parking lot was packed, but it would have been neat to have an aerial shot of all of it because I'm sure there was a lot of people out there. And then with the track facility at Fort Hays, you know, I know they're hosting 1A regional this Friday, and so it's busy. It got a lot busier out there.
Roger Bixenman, Director of the Hays Recreation Commission, poolside with our Community Connection.
Angels Care Home Health, serving Hays and the surrounding areas, is a Medicare-certified home health agency providing quality skilled nursing and restorative therapy services to patients in their homes.
My Angel Care physical therapist taught me how to do exercises safely.
Angels Care is there to help 24 hours a day, and all services are covered 100% by Medicare for patients who are eligible.
It gives us independence in our home.
Angels Care Home Health. We serve patients.